As Nigeria celebrates our 65th independence anniversary on October 1st, 2025, the University of Lagos Muslim alumni, Umar, also converge at the Unilag Mosque Islamic Center for their 36th annual general meeting. The day carries double significance. While the nation reflects on 6.5 decades of unity and progress, Umar members review its performance within the last 365 days in terms of growth, accountability, and service. This edition records an impressive turnout, with renewed enthusiasm that matches the national mood of celebration.
Told herself that she would never work for anybody.
The gathering goes beyond routine presentations. It features thought-provoking keynote sessions designed to empower members in their personal and professional lives. The annual general meeting also features the presentation and adoption of executive reports. Members participate actively, offering insightful remarks and suggesting new strategies to strengthen the association activities.
Now we go to the minutes of the 35th AGM and the report of the handover. Because of time, we will be reading it word for word. We all have this. And those of us on the Oma platform, we have sent it yesterday as well. You can as well check your phone. It's on Oma platform. I will have this. So we want to go through it page by page.
Physical. Why did we add Zoom into that 61 delegates?
Okay.
Is it really the president call to determine whether we will leave it or
Yes.
I think.
Okay. I think it's good for record purpose because we are in a digital age. So we also need to understand that Uma is not only about those who are in Lagos, in Abuja, or other states. We also have Uma members outside the country. So it's always good to let us know that we have participants across the globe that also monitor. As we are doing here today, we have people who have joined on Zoom across the world. So I think it's good this way. Let's leave it this way. Thank you very much.
As I will hereby remove the motion that the national report should be adopted and all those observations should be, necessarily adjusted and made. Okay.
In line with its tradition of service, Umar presents checks to indigent students, reinforcing its enduring commitment to education and community development.
You shall allow to excel, and you also be a further harbinger of this type of scholarship. You shall allow. Congratulations to all of you.
Keynote speakers were also honored with commemorative plaques in appreciation of their contributions.
Talked about how to prepare for your retirement. We talked about the medical part, which is ageless living, which is the part I talked about. And we also talked about entrepreneurship, opportunities outside, the box. For instance, now, if I go to the topic I talked about, which is ageless living, we know now that people are growing older, people are living longer, but the question is, are they living healthier as well? So we talk about ageless living. We're saying that you're talking about growing old, but you still maintain your proper physical, emotional, and mental wellness, despite the fact that you are growing old.
I spoke on retirement, and I think it was very apt that they asked me to speak on retirement, both for professionals who are relatively old in their profession and for young people who are just joining, the employment. And I think for me, talking around retirement is that once you start working, you should start preparing for retirement from that particular day. And retirement is about totality of the way you want to live your life when you are no longer doing day-to-day work. That's the whole essence. So it's not just about planning for financial resources, but also planning for what you want to be doing so that you not be idle. Also planning for your health. Also planning how you are going to be managing your assets.
We have two major lectures. One for retirement, for retired or people who are planning to go into retirement. And then we also have for entrepreneurs, for young graduates, because we believe that you have to take care of everybody. We have to have the to put everybody's interest in whatever we do, and that is why I spoke on entrepreneurship. amongst the young graduates, and especially the youth and people who are not necessarily youth, but are just transitioning from their jobs, that are even retiring, and they're going to have a new career.
Speaking to Clear TV, Umar members commend the executive for introducing impactful sessions that makes this year annual general meeting more engaging.
It's once in a year. It's our, I'm an alumnus of the, human, and it's a way we get to meet one another, and also all the activities that has been happening, over the months is going to be discussed. Like the financial reports is going to be discussed, and you get to meet a lot of people. You get to meet your classmates, or even your seniors. You get to network. You get to meet your friends. So it's always inviting.
In the life of every association, annual general meeting is very important because it affords every member the opportunity to be able to have their say, to speak out, to tell their story, and be able to say what they want to the association to do going forward. So the same thing with Unilag Muslim alumni. We have other forum by which we meet. We have a series of programs, Ramadan lecture and all this sort. But this program is different, from all those other programs because it's the only program that gives members a say.
So this year turnout is highly impressive, and the speakers, what they spoke about really touched each and every one of us, and it's a take home for me.
UMA is the UNILAG Muslim alumni. It's an association that caters to all students of the University of Lagos. So again, it's not just the current networking, it's the fact that you have a community of friends, colleagues, past classmates. You have people in your space that you can always relate with. As we age, as we grow, we need to stay committed or stay in touch, as it were. We're going to keep growing, and our circles will keep changing. But something about your university circle is a unique group of people, and there's the welfareism, there's the life goals. You are able to commit yourself. You have people that will challenge you and all of that. So it's a unique group on its own. And of course, it's UNILAG we're talking about, the only school in the world, right?
The leadership of the alumni, led by National President Dr. Abdulmumin Alao, expresses gratitude for the strong turnout and renewed participation.
Well, especially the last one we had, the 35th AGM that we had, the turnout was very, very poor. So this time we took that as a challenge, and we introduced quite a number of other interesting elements that will make members to turn up. One of them, we had 2 lectures, which addressed issues of common concern to members. And then we also had another lecturer who gave us a health talk. So beyond the usual JoJo, speaking grammar that you normally hear at annual general meetings, we had content for the event that people can take something away. We talked about retirement planning. We talked about entrepreneurship. We also had the health talk, like I mentioned earlier on. So even if you didn't want to participate in the big grammars of the financial report or the secretariat report, those topics that we picked for the guest speakers that we had will interest you. And I think that influenced the turnout that we had.
We thank all the members that came, and we thank all those that joined us online, that we call them and they answer our call. It is not our call, it is the call of Allah. We thank them for answering the call of Allah. Other is that we want them to also follow up with women program. We have a lot of activities. They should also attend other activities. Also, our chapters, Lagos chapters, Abuja chapters, they have a lot of activities that they can also benefit. We want to enjoin them to also attend those programs. And our webinar, quarterly webinar, is very, very rich because we always bring in very, very high personnel, educated personnel that are experts in their fields. So we also want them to also join the webinar whenever it is out. So thank you very much. Thanks for coming.
This program is quite significant in that this is, an old student like the alumni, where each member, people that have graduated for the past 40 years, I think the Unilag UMA, that's a Unilag Muslim alumni, started in 85, so that's 40 years ago. So for people like that, we have quite a number of us in the higher echelon of the economy, in society. We have senior ones that are, even up to 80 years old, that have served the country in various ways. So it's also an avenue for people to network. Then we're also saying this is also an avenue for our young ones to also, that's why the lecture on entrepreneurship is targeted towards the young ones. There are not enough white collar jobs out there. So why won't we just ensure that we put, how they can engage themselves and be entrepreneurs and be employers of labor. So it's going to impact the society and the economy at large.
The 36th Annual General Meeting is not just an annual ritual, it is a call to service, a celebration of independence, and a bold vision for a brighter future. Olamileko, Clear TV News.